Hi everyone, it's Marla. Welcome back. I want to talk to you today about the Aquarius New Moon that's happening on the 24th of January at 4 degrees Aquarius. So, where I want to start talking to you today is about a post I made yesterday on Twinstrology. And I started that post by saying that there are times when I wish that the term twin flame didn't exist because there's so much attached to that term. And the way that I deal with everything that's attached to that term for me is occasionally I need to step back and I need to drop all the programming around the term and I need to go into my heart. And I need to instead feel what it means to be a twin flame. Feel what it means to love, to be in the heart. And when we go into the heart, we expand into this energy of love that really expands, outward. It can't be contained in myself. It can't be contained in the love that I have for my twin. It's a love that encompasses all. And it brings me back to a sense of purity. If you didn't see the post that I made yesterday and you want to read it, I'll put it in the comments section. It's rather short, but I don't want to read it here. So a lot of people are not resonating with that term. And I've felt that in the energy for a long time. We've been seeing that shift. And a lot of people wanted to debate the term twin flame. But my intention was not to debate the term. I mean, we can't really get away from the term. And we need to continue to use words, of course. But my point was that there's a lot of things that we go through. It doesn't have to be the term twin flame. And I hope that people watching this that aren't twin flames realize that this can be about anything, any belief, any definition, terminology that we get so attached to that it has more control over us than we have over it. We need to periodically stop and look at it and get back into our heart. And instead of being attached to the mental body, like what is the energy behind this? What is the real feeling? And instead of how is this separating us, how is this bringing us together? Now, I bring this up because when I looked at the chart for the new moon, I really saw how this energy was playing out. And that's primarily because right now we have Mars in Sagittarius. And that energy of Mars in Sagittarius is wanting to fight against imposed belief systems, wanting to fight for what we believe in, or wanting to fight against what others believe in that is not our beliefs. So with Mars in Sagittarius, we are all feeling, we're all questioning, what is it we believe? Again, what we believe about everything. Or let me go back and say, what do we believe about what is separating us? And sometimes that Mars energy can be separating because Mars identifies with the self. Mars identifies with the ego at times. Mars identifies with our will and what it is that we want to do. And sometimes that means we have to separate ourselves from other people in order to assert our will. Mars is squaring Venus right now in Pisces, and that's coming into a conjunction with Neptune. And so this is the other half of this coin. This is the flip side. This is let's get back into the heart. If we really are questioning what certain beliefs are, the way to know is to get into our heart and to feel it. And instead of feeling separate, feel inclusive. Because Venus conjunct Neptune in Pisces is all about becoming one once again. So right now we're dealing with a little bit of a um, inner conflict, perhaps. And this Mars-Venus square can play out in the energy that is happening between the masculine and the feminine. Mars being the masculine, Venus being the feminine. And we are needing to bring this into alignment within ourselves, and that will help bring it into alignment within the greater collective or within the dynamic of your twin relationship. So, our masculine energy is trying to sort out all these feelings about beliefs, and our feminine energy is wanting to detach from that and just focus on the love and the oneness. This new moon is in Aquarius and it's squaring Uranus, the ruler of Aquarius. Uranus in Taurus, which is a long-term cycle that we're moving through, is all about breaking down our perceptions, our belief systems, the things that we've developed that we have a real struggle changing and that can keep us stuck, that are very limiting. It can have to do with, where we've had to struggle for survival. And in order to do that, we do develop different coping mechanisms. And unfortunately, those coping mechanisms and patterns can stay with us for a long time. And this new moon in Aquarius, with the help of Uranus, is asking us once again, what are we believing that's limited? What are we believing that's not true? What are we believing that's not inclusive? Remember, Aquarius is a sign that, although it respects everyone's individuality, wants to be very inclusive. And as a collective, that's what we're doing. We're trying to become individuals, each of us working hard right now to embrace our authenticity. And then we also, in the bigger dynamic, have to come to terms with how can we accept each other and love each other and work with each other and yet still be individuals. And we do a lot of that work by processing certain belief systems and the projections that we create through those belief systems. Mars is also making a sextile to Mercury in Aquarius, which is also helping create that shift. And we have Vesta making an inconjunction to Mars and a square to Mercury, helping with this purification of our mental body. One of the things we need to do as we ascend is we're making our mental bodies and our emotional bodies subservient to our soul so that we have more control over our life instead of our mental process and our emotions being the one that's in control, and then in essence giving those controls away to others. As I talked about in my video for the Cancer lunar eclipse, we still have asteroid Karma and Chiron and Black Moon Lilith squaring the North and South Node. So this is churning up a lot of those karmic patterns. I know so many of you are feeling it. And what my guides are telling me is that right now there's a lot of karmic patterns being churned up that relate to our parents and our relationship with our parents and how that then affects our relationship with everyone else. Our parental relationship is so important for the behaviors that we affect in all our relationships. This is a time where we may feel like we're being drawn into battle, or we may want to create arguments with people. So we do need to watch that energy. Pallas is beginning to come into a conjunction with the South Node, and this is going to bring a lot of clarity and a lot of awareness for us regarding our karma, the karmic things that we're clearing. You may get downloads, or you may get visions, you may get some kind of understanding about past life situations. Especially with right now, Pallas is trining Uranus, and the South Node is coming into a stronger trine with Uranus. So um, Uranus also relates to our deep memory systems, the memories that are embedded within our subconscious. And when Uranus is activated, it can activate these memories and allow us to recall them once again. Actually, the Sabian symbol for this new moon is a council of ancestors has been called to guide a man. So the Sabian itself is letting us know that there is this connection to the past, and that Sabian is resonating, has activations within our DNA, and clearing not only our karma, but clearing ancestral karma right now. At the same time, it's also an indication that we have guides with us. We have ancestors, guides, angels, always with us, always guiding us from the other side. Another thing that I feel is going to come up for a lot of people right now is different places where you have resistance. Where you have resistance to change is likely to be triggered. So if you are feeling that, and a lot of it's going to be subconscious, so you're going to have to be very honest with yourself. But where that is being triggered, if you can see it, can help guide you to where it is that you're really needing to focus. Because that resistance is going to prevent you from moving into your next phase. Now, for those of you that are part of a sacred union, asteroid union is making a T-square with Uranus and the new moon, and also making it in conjunction with Black Moon Lilith and Chiron. And so those that are in that situation are dealing with a lot of the past life karma, fears, wounds, anger that has prevented union up till this point. Or even if you are in union, it could be those things that trigger conflict within your union. Okay, so whether or not you're with your twin flame, there's what is being dredged up has to do with the things that are, like I said, creating this conflict and keeping you from perhaps fully aligning with the union energy. And even if you have been very aligned with that up till now, this energy could be triggering things that you have not seen yet, or you may be going through another initiation regarding how well you've cleared that energy. In essence, giving you another chance to do something differently this time around. So, if you're needing some more guidance with clearing this karmic energy, you can go back. Actually, I'll put them in the comments. I've done some videos in the past, one on timelines and multidimensionality that can help you understand what it means to jump timelines, and also videos that go along with that on the violet flame and Ho'oponopono, which are two ways that we use to clear karma, and elevate our timelines. If you would like a personal reading with me, you can visit my website, which is twinstrology.com. You can also find it under marlakelly.com. And I don't have a menu for my hypnosis sessions yet, but you can contact me through my website, and I do have a post on there about my hypnosis sessions. I'm currently booking sessions for February if you're interested in that. Thank you guys so much. Sending you a lot of love, and I'll speak to you soon.